Welcome to NAROC Employment Assisting Service. This part of the video is called Job Developing, Resume Making. From all of our sources that we have job developed. First thing is we do resume making, which is, as you can see, we can see here on the computer, we have resumes that we have created from customers and clients that have no experience to maybe about 10 years or more of experience. The most important thing in your resume is to be able to sell yourself on paper, to be able to convince the manager or the HR director that you are the right person for the job because of the experience. It matches what they're looking for. We also, as we do that, we can go in here, let's get a little closer to the jobs available. Now the jobs available that we have what we do is we job lead. We get a job lead and then we go ahead and we find whatever the job is. We stop by. It's called job developing. We introduce ourselves. We let the manager know that it's who we are and what we can do to help them find an employee so that it is very non-expensive for them, so it's cheaper for them and it helps them. So if we help the employer by having to find the right person for the job, they will actually save money and call us instead of putting an ad in the paper or do things that are more expensive. So it helps us. We're helping them, they're helping us. Let's go into this category and see how much positions we can find here. Okay, here it is. It's going. So the database is going of all the job leads and job developed leads that are available, and we're looking into, it's loading. It's loading. Okay, it's clicking at if you could see, I can give you a little rundown of what we could see here. Okay, it's hitting 904 jobs. Okay, 904 jobs in the category that we have here. Now what happens is in these categories that we have here, these 904 jobs have been job developed, meaning we have stopped by and introduced ourselves to the manager. These are employers that are looking for valid people. They're looking for people. And then what we do is, as our service here with NAROC Employment Assisting Service, we go right ahead and call them, let them know who we have and what availability, depending on your work experience and depending what you're looking for, because it all goes down to your work experience. We can job match you to a company that's looking for someone with your work experience, and then we transport you there. Now what happens is, the most important thing is, because this is very important to everyone that's looking for a job, we are looking for places, we're faxing emails, we're faxing our resume, we're emailing our resumes on the internet to different sites. There's no one to make the connection to see where the jobs are available that they're hiring ASAP. Some employers may be just looking for the past time in the future to hire someone, but we don't know that. So our service is so important, because what we do is we sort out and find out through talking to them to see if they're actually hiring someone or if they're just accepting applications. And it's the most depressing thing in the world, and it affects you a lot when you're faxing your resume, when you're emailing your resume to an opening that you really desire to work in, and nothing happens, and you sit there and you're looking at the phone and time is ticking, but the bills are not. You got to get a job, you got to get paid to pay these bills, otherwise you're in a big dire situation. But that is the most important, one of the most important services that we provide, and that's called we do job developing, and we sort out, we separate the employers that are hiring, we put them on this database here, and then we go from there. And all I got to do is I have a cashier and I have a cashier position. I have an administrative position, an administrative applicant that has experience. Then I have an administrative position, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. But what I can do is sort out and see what in what location they are, and then I can be able to let the customer know what it is that I have, and then we go from there. If she accepts the application, then we go ahead and we transport her there to the interview. So we set it up, we transport her over to the interview. Sometimes we just go, and he's looking for an opening, someone with opportunity to work, and we go from there, and they get hired. So that's basically one of the most important services, the job developing that we do, because we do it in an intense way. It's much different than everybody else, and I know there's a lot of internet sites and there, loads of videos of applicants, but there's no one to make the connection between the employer and the candidate so that they can receive an interview and an opportunity to get in for a job. So that that's a well-needed service is what we provide at NAROC Employment Assisting Service. Our next video, we will have some of our on-the-field job developing and some candidates that we are going to help to assist in finding jobs.